Hello guys, today I'm going to train you container business around the world. I will explain you everything less than 30 minutes. We have import and export loads. What is import? What is export? I'm going to explain you right now. Export. Export, let's say that you have a factory in France and you selling wine to different country. Basically, you are an exporter, you are exporting. Let's say that you are the buyer of that material in Miami, then you are importer. That's simple. Exporter is the selling different country, importer bringing material from different country. It's that simple. Let's say I am importer. I am buying wine from France and I am located in Miami. I have a warehouse in Miami. I always bring wine from France. 10 container a week is coming to my warehouse. Then I'm a repeat customer of Quickload. My container coming from France to my warehouse, and all my containers are live loads or drop off. That's why if you have a customer, 99% same type of loads, live loads or drop off. You already know exporting, importing. Now let's talk about the size and the status of the loads. This is a triaxle chassis. This is a 40-foot chassis. This is a flatbed. This is a 53-foot trailer. If I'm bringing wine from France and I need a 20-foot container and it's a live load, that's all you need. Container number, the size of the container, and if it's a live load and drop off. What is damaged container? If the container get damaged by shipping company or one of the pin get damaged, they cannot load on the chassis. They need to load on something flat. We call it flatbed. We load the damaged container on flatbed and we deliver to customer. Another important thing, if any damaged container needs to be transloaded, if your customer is not close to port 0 to 20 miles, we need to recommend a transload. I hope I could explain you how the container business works. Let's say that I bring my wine from France and I am an importer. Now I brought all my wine to my warehouse. Now I need to basically ship my wine either full truck or partial to different customers. Let's say that I sold one full truck to California. I go to Quickload, pick up location, my warehouse, drop off location, wherever I sell my material. I need to know two things: the size of the truck, and then do you want a box truck or do you want an open flatbed or do you want a temperature control? Okay, my wine is basically can go with box truck because I don't need a flatbed, rain might damage my material or boxes. Then I go to Quickload, pick up location, drop off location. Okay, I need a box truck. That's all you need to know. You bring your wine to your warehouse. Now you sell 1 or 2 pallets to different states or different city. What you need to know, the size of your pallet and the weight, pick up location and drop off location. It's that simple. Okay, now you already know what is Quickload. Quickload, we provide container services from port to your warehouse. We provide full truck services from your warehouse to any point. We also provide LTL, which is parcel from your warehouse, 1 or 2 or 3 pallet to anywhere around the country. And we also provide transload services. Good luck and thank you for listening. Hello guys, welcome to Quickload Warehouse Training. Myself and Pierre, we will try to explain you less than 30 minutes how the warehouse business works.
This is a warehouse. This is an actual dock in a warehouse. Now, this is an inbound dock. What that means is that all trucks or transportation coming inbound and dropping off stuff come to this dock. Inbound. That's a facet of our warehousing where we receive transportation. The two main forms of transportation are going to be containers or box trucks. And within those box trucks or containers, we're going to receive either a palletized item or a loose cargo item. In addition to that, we have to make sure to ask our customer whether we're going to be storing those items or whether we're going to be transloading those items. The first facet in our inbound process is to go ahead and unload the pallet. The second facet that we have in our inbound procedure is to take the pallet that arrived and weigh it according to the scale and put that in our Manila system. The third part of our inbound procedure is going ahead and taking the pallet and measuring by three standards: length, height, and width.
Taking the container from the port, bring into the warehouse. There will be two types of transloads. One is a loose cargo, another one palletized cargo. Now Pierre is going to explain you how the loose cargo works.
Another important fact about loose cargo is instructions. Those instructions are received from our clients. Those instructions have to specify the amount of boxes and the dimensions that they want on a pallet, and if that pallet can be stackable or unstackable. This is a standard size pallet. This is what we carry our cargo in, along with the shrink wrap, which we use to shrink wrap all the cargo that comes into our dock. This is the final product in our loose cargo. Per the customer's instructions, he requested that we unload it from the container. He also requested that we stack his boxes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high, and he also requested a pallet and shrink wrap. In warehousing, there are additional fees involved. The two major fees involved are going to be labor costs as well as any packing materials that we do use. There's two types of pallets that we charge for: grade A pallets and grade B pallets. We also charge for labeling. Another fee involved in warehousing is strapping. In this particular case, metal strapping. Another fee in warehousing is box taping. This is a pallet. When the pallets are unloaded and they come into our warehouse, we have several pricing factors involved in the pallets. First is the size of the pallet. There's two sizes. There's a regular size and an oversized pallet, as well as whether the pallet can be placed on the floor and it can be stackable. Also, the location of our pallets is very important. It can be either in the regular portion of our warehouse or in the bonded area of our warehouse. Another important factor in warehousing is fees. Now, one of the main fees that we have are in and out fees. Those fees are based upon the size of container that we receive, whether it's a 20 or a 40 foot, as long as the size of the pallet when we receive it.
Cross-docking, we are offloading the truck, not the container, box truck. We are offloading the box truck and then we are loading it back. Why we are doing that? Sometimes trucking company requesting cross-docking because their material damaged or shifted inside the box truck. What do we need to do? We need to offload those pallets and we need to load it back. That's what we call in cross-docking.
Outbound. This is a very simple process here at Quickload. Basically what they do is our customers order their merchandise, which we keep stored for them. We then in turn take either palletized items, loose items, and load them onto either 53-foot trucks, flatbeds, or box trucks.
Right now I'm going to explain you palletized transload rates. We have a container coming from Port of Miami with 20 pallets to our warehouse or any other warehouse. What do we need to know? Dryage from Port of Miami to both warehouse, $500. Inbound for 20 pallet, $10 for each pallet for inbounding, that's $200. Outbound, $10 per pallet, 20 pallet, another $200. Customer request flatbed truck from Miami to Tampa, $500. And then we are offering $1,400 transload rate. This is for 20 palletized cargo going from Miami to Tampa. Loose cargo transload. Pickup location Miami, drop-off location Tampa. For example, dry 500, unloading with manpower, 40-foot rice container, $475. Customer request 10 bag for each pallet. That means that we need a 10 pallet, $10 per each pallet, $100. Same thing, shrink wrapping, $10 per pallet, 10 pallet, $100. We find a truck from Miami to Tampa, $500. Total rate, $1,675. That's simple. Quickload transload feature comes with storage feature as well too. For example, if your customer needs from Miami to Tampa transload, and if they are looking for 2 months storage, really simple. They have 20 pallet, let's say $10 or $15 per pallet, $200 per month. It's that simple. You already know how to give transload rate. Now you are adding the storage rate. That's really, really simple. Thank you for your patience. Now your transloading training is over. You should be able to give your customers cross the country transloading and storage rates. Thank you and good luck.
It was easy to sign up with Quickload. I always wanted to work for the ports and deliver cargoes, containers locally. And because I was at home with my new baby, I had time to do all the paperwork by myself. But if you don't have that privilege, that's not a problem. You can always go to the office and the ladies will be more than happy to go through and help you with all the paperwork that you need. I love to be my own boss. I can make my own schedule and there is no one to harass me what to do, what not to do, what time to go home and leave, and I just love it. The best part is using the app this is very simple and easy. So you just basically go to the app, look at the load boards, see the jobs, you pick what you like, because you can see from which terminal you have to pick up, where you have to deliver, and how much you're going to get for the job. And you just accept the job, and that's it. Very easy. I will definitely recommend to work with Quickload to my friends, because I can be my own boss. I can schedule my own times. I can finish early. Usually I finish 2 p.m. so I still have time to go and pick up my son from school, and it's a very good opportunity. My future plans to grow my company and help for other owner-operators to get started with Quickload and make some money. Yes, it is worth it to create your own company, because, as I told you, you're going to be your own boss. You make your schedule. You decide what job to do, where to deliver. If it's too far, maybe you don't want to go, but you do whatever you want to do, because you're your own boss. It's up to you how much money you're going to make weekly, because if you're willing to wake up early and go to the port early, then you will be able to pull like 2-3 loads a day, which means at least $5,000 a week, which is not bad.
Fue bien fácil porque no hubo problemas de demora, todo fue rápido, el personal de oficina muy amable, muy paciente, y todo surgió bien. Cualquier persona puede realizarlo sin ningún problema. Sí me gusta mucho, porque en primero escogemos nuestro horario de trabajo, escogemos los viajes, los precios, y siempre hay flexibilidad con el personal que nos atiende. O sea que siempre nos sentimos cómodos siempre. La mejor parte de usar esta aplicación es que aquí está todo con respecto a tu viaje. Aquí tú seleccionas tu viaje, todo fácil. Aquí está igual, esta aplicación viene haciendo como tener el dispatch delante de ti. Sí, cómo no. De hecho, he recomendado a muchos amigos míos que están en otras ramas de lo que es los contenedores y las cargas, y están pasando mucho trabajo. El dinero no alcanza, y sin embargo aquí se trabaja mucho más cómodo, hay más dinero, se pagan muy bien los viajes. Tú escoges tus viajes, todo es una maravilla. Yo estoy muy contento, y además descanso, tengo más tiempo con mi familia, y todo, sí lo recomiendo. De hecho, lo estoy haciendo. Quickload me ha abierto a mí el camino para seguir creciendo. Lo estoy utilizando a ellos de apoyo, y pienso seguir creciendo, aumentando mi propia compañía, crear empleos y atraer personas, porque de verdad que es muy bueno este proyecto. Está muy bien. Quiero seguir creciendo junto con Quickload. Sí valió la pena, estoy muy contento porque se me fue completo el estrés que tenía. Estoy muy cómodo con los horarios de trabajo, con lo que me pagan. Me siento muy bien. Para atrás, no regreso atrás. De aquí para adelante con Quickload. Depende de cuánto quiera trabajar, de cuál sea mi necesidad. Hay semanas que, por ejemplo, tengo algo que hacer y no trabajo, o cuando la semana es full, está sobre los 5.000, 5.500. Lo menos que he trabajado con este proyecto ha sido $3.000, $3.500 semanales, y ha sido por algún problema de camión o porque yo he decidido hacer alguna gestión personal. Pero aquí se gana el dinero que tú desees trabajar, el que tú necesites.
Bueno, yo no sentí lo que es registrarme en Quickload porque yo dependí de una muchachita agradable de la oficina que me atendió todos los días con buen carácter y alegre y contenta, y no sentí pasar los días con respecto a la registración. Bueno, en la vida pasé por eso la primera vez y creo que un camino más que encontré en este país tan grande y tan poderoso. Y verdad, quiero ser mi propio dueño y prosperar todo lo que pueda. La mejor parte de usar la aplicación móvil es que yo escojo mi propio trabajo y tengo lo que yo quiera hacer, lo que yo quiera escoger, para donde quiera ir, para donde quiera viajar, y ahí tengo mi trabajo terminado, que voy a cobrar en el futuro pronto, y es una aplicación muy buena que no tiene problema ninguno hasta ahora y todo está bien. Sí, yo he hablado con todo el mundo y le he explicado mi experiencia por lo que he pasado, y es una fortuna que puede tener el día de mañana. Bueno, los planes que he tenido, que en diciembre me compré mi celular nuevo, iPhone 13 Plus Max, con 1 tera de gigabyte. Eso fue mi primer cobro y sobró dinero. Con eso me siento feliz y contento y prosperaré mucho más. Sí, como que no, es una experiencia más en la vida. Nunca había tenido nada y ya tengo algo ahora. Y me siento feliz, contento y orgulloso por lo que tengo. Semanalmente es lo que uno se proponga hacer. Si yo me propongo trabajar una jornada laborable normal, puedo salir con unos 5.000 pesos normal, que es un trabajo normal. Si me fuese un poquito más, ganaré un poquito más. Pero es un salario mucho mejor que el que tenía antes.